Sub equals goal. After much ado about technical nonsense, we're on. I don't see it on my phone yet. Will this connect? So true. What? Oh. Connect me? Did it connect? Oh. Tyler Martin and Tyler Valentine, the first two joiners, appear to be two Tylers. Tyler Squared. Welcome to Tyler Squared Hour. Thank you for the heart me, Tyler. Let me... Live on CLA Friends with Pokemon Infinite Fusion and much to do about technical nonsense. Well, now. You have badges here. That's because you don't have a sub badge, because I don't think this channel has sub badges yet. I don't know how to enable those. Add it to the list. Though, honestly, it's a bait feature, except for unlocking custom emotes, which should be free. Whatever. Anyway, we're playing Infinite Fusion today. One like, so true. I can send myself a heart me. Up my own sub level for CLA Friends. Lamau. Number 2 gifter. Anyway, let's start doing some Infinite Fusion. Mixcraft, get out of here. You're bait right now. You're not working. We're not using it. Hello, Lamau. Hi, Fran. How are you? Is it working? Yeah, because no one has sub badges. It's the sub badge. That's why I subbed earlier. I mean, one, I already contribute at least that much per month easy, so I might as well have the emotes. But two, yeah, once I got the sub badge, all my other stuff went away. It's the sub badges. Oh, look at this nice, crispy lag. I'm amazed this game works at all. It has 250,000 Pokemon in it at this point. Fran, thank you for the heart me. And Joom as well. Look at all of these. Hot me's. Get your 1 cent badges, guys. Easy peasy. Yeah, number 1 gifter, Fran. I see it on my phone. That one's working. Hello? Game? Is it gonna take that long after every battle? Because that's a nightmare. It better not. It better just be... JT, thank you for the team bracelet and the heart me. Yeah, JT sniped. Lamau sniped. Rip Fran. It was fun while it lasted. Fran been real quiet since JT dropped the team bracelet. Oh god. Yeah, no, sorry, Fran. I'm sorry for... Because I've said it's been a meme forever that every time someone drops gift subs, none of them ever go to Fran. There's 0 gift subs for Fran. historically. That's why I said that. I'm sorry for doubting him. It really, honestly, was not meant to be shade. It ended up being an incredible amount of shade, but it was not... Oh yeah, that SAP match was crazy. Why does it lag sometimes? Whatever. I mean, like I said, this game is nonsense. There's 250,000 Pokemon. We're playing version 6 of it, for anyone else that plays it and might be wondering about that. Because there's a bunch of new Pokemon now. Pause isn't long enough after battle. I'm gonna have to, like, work on... I mean, this game is a technical nightmare, so I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, no, I thought that level 3 Panther had it. Because it got a quadruple pie, and then it got quadruple chili. But it didn't matter because Rhino... walking through walls like a nerd. Okay, I gotta, like, check options for a sec. Do I have a single thing that might help? No. None of these settings have anything to do with the game performance. We're just screwed, possibly. I hate... Yo, is it every transition? What is this? Why is it lagging so much? I have no idea what could possibly be making it that level. Is that cheat engine me? I mean, there is like, if you hold shift, it will fast forward, but that doesn't help with the transition lag. Like, every map transition is just a black screen. I don't know, we'll see if it continues to perform this badly, I might have to do something else. You know what, we have debug. We know we have debug. I'm just gonna pick up items. Give me items, thank you. We are not legit Andes. Not for this game. This game is complete nonsense, start to finish. I mean, I can hold shift to fast forward, like, that's not an issue. I mean, if I could run the whole thing 2x, let's see if the Mart is any better. No. Also, JT, thank you for all of the tiny dinies. Hello, Zach, Peter, and Lynn. A parcel for Professor Oak. I don't know, guys. It was not this laggy the last time that I played it. I don't know if it's because of, like, the stream, and there's a bunch of stuff. Let me look at my stupid task manager. Manage my tasks. I mean, TTLS is a resource hog, and so is Infinite Fusion, but it's not, like, capping anything. Xfinity is also a huge resource hog. That's nice. Alright, whatever. Sap? Everyone wants... You guys always want sap. There's an alternative launcher? Well, the alternative launcher shouldn't... Let me see if we can save and reopen the game I mean, I can try opening it through RPG Maker. I wonder if that'll be any better, instead of using their schmancy launcher. Fancy my launcher. Someone on Reddit said. We love when someone on Reddit says something. Yeah, all of Windows is not working. Like, I can't open new programs. What is going on? Microsoft, please? Are you serious? Guys, my taskbar is literally a gray rectangle right now. I apologize for that. Everyone's gonna leave. That's valid if you want to. What can I do? Other than switching between programs I already have open? Nothing. At least, the stream looks fine, just the whole rest of my computer does not work. Manage my tasks. How do I fix this? What is not running? Guys, I do a Fortnite dance. Delete system 32. I'm like, do I have to restart my whole computer by just hitting the power? Like, I've never encountered not having a start button. Like, the Windows key does not... It's like the whole operating system just stopped working. Run new task. File. Explorer.exe. Oh. That brought the background back. Ah, I did it! When in doubt, just commands are Explorer.exe, I guess. Why did it stop? What a nightmare. Oh my god. Alright, now that I have an operating system again. Yeah, right, thank god I have spent my whole life being a computer nerd. What the... NBC? Christ. On a bicycle. Alright, let me not use their fancy launcher. Apparently. And instead, run the normal game.exe. There we go. Maybe that's better. Oh. No, this one. Wait. Can you... Where did it go? It's escaping. There. Unescape me. Alright. This may be absolutely no better. We'll find out. Troubleshooting live stream with Pro Hacker Duck. Yeah, what engaging content this is. What a fail for me today. Black screen. I mean, that didn't feel like a great amount of time to load, but who knows? Maybe let's go in the Pokemon Center and inspect the damages. No. No. It's just so slow. Like, do we want this? Do we want to deal with this? Or do you guys want to watch something else? I leave it in the hands of the viewers. I don't know why it has to lag that much. I have no idea if it'll get better. We're 15 minutes in and have accomplished nothing other than looking at the black screens. What a good video game. I'd rather you be less stressed. Well, it's just like, it's an irritating amount of lag. I gotta talk to Chemix. I gotta be like, Chemix, how do we min-max Infinite Fusion? You don't even have a... Oh, I gotta go back to Pallet Town before. Yeah, it's like, how do we not get Infinite Fusion to be a laggy map? No, I'm using the online version. Is it that? Is it the sprite downloads? Like, is it doing some kind of web query on every transition? The trouble is, the full sprite version has like 10 billion files. Indexed. What are these? Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering if it'll get better as we go through the game, because it looks like it has to do with like custom sprite queries. No building run, let's go. Yeah, no building run. Guys, I wish I had a better solution for you. If it gets too annoying, I may switch to something else at some point that works. Lamau. Like, that's my only hope, is that the queries will get shorter as it downloads more of the things that it decides it needs. Because, yeah, we enter the void on every map transition. That's very clearly a bug. If anyone has any other suggestions from Reddit Andes on that, much obliged. Because I don't know what else I can tweak on my end that will stop that from happening. Stuck in the door, mate. Is it frozen? Who knows, guys. That was a nice transition. No fade to black. Seems to like you. Here's your parcel, nerd. Pokeball. Another thing. Pokédex. Record my data. 200,000 species. So true. Yeah, there's like 520, I think, now, maybe? Is that what it is? 200,000. Yeah, but see, son, the problem is it's not even just the buildings. Thank you, June, for the live fests, by the way. Live fest breaking sub badges somehow, probably. But yeah, it's not just the buildings, it's also after the wild battle. Like, it's just every time it has to load a map, it lags. Like, something's wrong with the overworld engine. I don't know what, Or why? I am running it via RPG Maker now. It didn't help. I thought it might. It's a shame because this game is very fun, but and I've never encountered it lagging this much. Alright, anyway. I should probably catch something else. Because my rival's gonna show up and be a nerd. Learn all there is to know about Pokemon. No, I'm gonna be a minimum building Andy. Pokemon Center's only run. Oh my god. What's up, Peyton Smith? James Neiman 251. The number of Pokemon in Gen 2. Kato, thank you for the heart me. Man, guys, this is, I'm sorry for being a liar, but I feel like this is unplayably laggy. Did I download a patch? I don't know what I did. Like, I don't know why it takes... I don't know if it's just the online version being, like, the slowest thing in the world. Try settings. Like, you mean the in-game settings? Or, like, the launcher settings? Because these don't help. Like, none of this, I feel like, is gonna make it load any faster. I wonder if I made the game window really tiny. I know you guys can't see it correctly, but I'm just kind of curious. Oh, look at that crop. Look at the crop. Let me just see if it's any snappier like this. Oh. Well, the icons with the DNA, yeah, it just sucks because the not download sprites are horrible, but we'll make do. We'll try that. Yeah, we'll test. Even if it doesn't work today, we can at least try to figure out what we're doing for next time we attempt Infinite Fusion. Yeah, no, that did not accomplish a thing to do that. So, download sprites off. The DNA fusion icons, that's only for the menu, that's going to be negligible, but the sprite downloads, like, that might be the thing that's doing it. Run? Faster? No. It's just freeze for 10 seconds every time it has to load the overworld. Maybe do better. Yeah. Fran broke it. Yeah, it is even worse. Is it no. So, that is a Lamau. For sure. Sorry. Don't swear. I really did want to play this one with you guys, because the fusion mechanic is a great bit, but this is stupid. it's if I was playing single player, I could deal with it because I'd be listening to a podcast or whatever. But here I've got like 13 people that are just gonna sit for 10 seconds every time that I do a battle or go in a building. Do I have the? Well, see, I wanted to play the new one because it's got new Pokemon. Uh, um, I don't have the old version downloaded. Like, it'd be a whole thing. Um, so a few different things I could do. I've got a sorted emulator Pokemon game. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because it was the thing that I thought that I might do today before I settled on this, because I didn't want to suffer in the Battle Frontier all day. It's fun, but only for so long. It's half time. Everyone keeps saying sap. Really? You guys, we just had a whole bunch of sap. Lamau. Yeah, no, bounce away, Tyler. The whole thing broke anyway. How about you're all gonna say sap? I know you want sap, but like the main channel can handle sap. This one cannot. Someday, maybe. Minesweeper, Solitaire. Y'all, hush. Hush. Load. What do I have? I have so many Game Boy games. Space Pinball. Pokemon Gen where every Evo is red. There are ways to do stuff like that. There are. But I didn't plan for any of it because I thought that the game that I queued up to play would be functional. And it's not. Alright. Here's an idea for the Pokemon Andes. Thank you all for hanging out through the technical difficulties, by the way. I do apologize for that. Change this to the other thing that I thought I would play that should run better because it's on an emulator and doesn't have 200,000 Pokemon. Lamau. Which core? Which core? Does MGDA handle it? It might. Alright, I have to make sure RetroArch is muted because that's... We know how you guys felt about that with the fast forward on. I do have the latest version, Fran. I really, like, I need to experiment with some more stuff off stream, but I do just think that it might be, like, a combination of Infinite Fusion being as janky as it is, coupled with all of the stream software that's open. Okay, RetroArch off. Stream sources. Ping me, maybe. I'll try to help. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really am at a bit of a loss for that one. Once Chemix is back from his trip, I'll definitely talk to him, too. Be like, do we know what's wrong with this? Okay. Setting. No video. Yeah, I know there's no video signal. I'm trying to change it. Ah! Why is it huge? Don't Don't you dare say pause. I can hear you typing. Oh my god. Please. I can't get to the other corner. Cropping is such a pain in TTLS. Like, if you don't get it on one go, they go right back. Pokemon Fool's Gold is what I'm doing now because it should work. Let me get rid of this text box. What is... So we don't have cheats for this, which is somewhat unfortunate. But it is a hack of Crystal that is very good and replaces all of the Pokemon with basically regional variants. It adds a whole bunch of cross-gen Evos. Oh, it's locked. That's why I can't delete it. There we go. I've posted about it in the Discord a few times before. Well, I say a few. At least once. Twice. Okay. Technical my difficulties. Please. There. Oh my goodness. Okay, finally. It's going to be fast. What? Why was mono sound the default? Oh yeah, that's right. These had a printer. So true. Crystal text frames. Or Lamau. Weird options. Old piece of paper looking thing. Whatever. I think I usually use this one again too. New game. You bought this with real world money, you have been scammed. Please do not distribute this without crediting the devs and providing a link to the trailer. Cool, go join the Discord server. Hey, yo, including your Discord link in your game intro? Incredible. This should have Chris, right? Password? I don't have one. What? What is happening? Password? Was that supposed to be entering my name? This is what you get for trying to do something fun. Technical multiple. Ah man, I thought it would be cool. I didn't anticipate the level of lag that I would experience. Anyway, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. Day 2 o'clock. What? Day 2 o'clock? How many minutes? I hate the whole... Whoa, 18 minutes? Hello. Oak. Nice hat. Apom. I think he's basically the mascot. Is the fool's Apom. Imagine having fun. Duck. That is my name. This glitch mix is amazing. Which one's going? Oh, Field of Hopes. Oh, no, this one that's playing right now is actually Shara X, Field of Hopes and Dreams. My name is Duck. Duck is my name. Exclamation point. Elm was looking for you. So true. Thanks for my Poke gear. The day of the week. What day is it? Why am I forgetting what day it is? It is a Monday. My god. Is it daylight savings time? No, I don't think it is. Whatever. I forget which way you have to set the daylight savings at what time of year. I hate I hate the Gen 2 clock. I know it must have been like breakthrough cutting edge at the time that it came out to do that, but it's very annoying. Oh my goodness, Kato, what is this mirror bloom? Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that I can't have you pick a fusion like I originally promised. To Kato! Look at these no lag map transitions, guys. Isn't this better? That was gonna drive me absolutely insane if I kept doing that on a live stream. Live draw. Yeah, I don't have the... Wow. Kato, I think you should be able to do TTS, by the way, with your, slash command. Let me see. Yeah. You should be able to do it. I don't know if I will hear it, but it should work. You guys are gonna have to tell me. Because I have Tickfinity open now, and I'm trying to set up some stuff with it. Yes, it worked. Excellent. I heard it. Hooray! Something worked today, guys. The jump scaring crits on the last one of these, though, was incredible. Mr. Pokemon. Oh, I had fast forward off. That's what. Yeah, it just give me a thing, please. Okay, so I know that doesn't look different in the black and white, but the Ice Cyndaquil, Flying Totodile, and it's very quiet. Oh, the TTS is quiet? God knows. It's at max volume for TTS. I'd have to play with it some. Maybe it's like Spotify is high relative to it. I don't know. At least it's audible. Chris gave me a bunch of suggestions before stream on how to have less bad audio, so we'll work on it. Okay, and we have Fighting Chikorita. I feel like I want the Flying Totodile. Unless chat feels differently. Maybe we let Kato pick the starter for that Mirror Bloom. Maybe that's what we do. Nunchuck, Sheik. Which one of these do you like, Kato? What's in the trash? The wrapper from the Snack Professor Elmate. So true. Chikorita or Cyndaquil. The Nunchuck Chikorita is kind of funny. That's kind of funny. We'll do that. What do we name it? Nunchuck Chikorita, guys. I mean, we could name it Nunchuck. That's not the most inspired. It's fighting type. The types are different, the sprites are different. Unchecked, Nunchiko. Whoa. Nunchakito. Oh, God. Alright, well, Nunchakito. That's great. Oh, it just fits. Nunchakito is crazy. Pobrecito! Alexa, play Despacito. I shouldn't say that. That if anyone's listening out loud, that is known to actually activate people's. You know, I did that. I was doing a stream in college once, and I did the Alex blank play Despacito like really loudly as a bit, and then my roommate in the next room over, his Alex blank, started doing it. Try not to trigger them, if any of you have one. This is a famous Elm Lab. Alright, bye, nerd. I wish I had one. He wasn't there at the time, thankfully, but I was kind of shocked that it picked it up through the wall and started doing it. And then I had to yell for it to stop. Was good. Good times. Pokemon Centrid. Flying Centrid, probably, which bodes well for my fighting type nerd here. The original advert setting everyone's off? I bet it did. What do we need? Oh. Oh. I know what we can set as a goal instead of 10k. We can... It looks like by the time that we would potentially get there, 6,000 can be 99th in gaming. By no means big gifters feel pressured to do that, but that would be fun. Sub equals goal. Yeah, no, I feel, unless I have like a specific aim or unlock, sub equals goal is a good one. Woohoo, Duckingcreepers. What's up, Flute? What is this a safari? You can't climb. Where am I going? I don't. Route 46? Oh, this is the part where you can go through to this other route. I don't want to center it. Stop. Oh, good. I'm glad we ate my orange berry that we could have. Well, when am I gonna use orange berries anyway? Never. Head into work in 20 minutes, down a protein shake and chill. Well, good luck with your work. Nunchakado? Oh my god. Yeah. Why didn't we do Nunchakado? Pokemon that appear only at night. Oh good, we got our berry back. So true. Yeah, not needing the spear berry. Oh, the Pidgey's fighting type as well. Can I find anything even slightly interesting to you? Well, no, I can't, because I'm on the early routes. That is a fighting Pidgey. Yeah, the Aspear berry. Oh my god, that was good. Did they update the map? I forget if it looked like this. Like the... What, did it always have the pink trees in Cherry Grove? I mean, it makes sense from the name. Cherry Grove Port? The SSL... Okay, that's new. That's not there normally. Only the most elite trainers. Nobody really knows where it goes. Lamau. I haven't actually played the complete Fool's Gold. I played a much earlier beta. The best of the best. So true. Nice boat. I don't know why it's here. Nice boat. Somewhere. What a motto. It's a great motto. Hey, it's an orange berry. Another one. Great. Oh, sick. We're getting all... It's because I complained about not taking my orange berry, and the game's like, you want, like, 7? An antidote. What's up, Ron Brown? As opposed to the other colors of Ron. Alright, these dorks are definitely blocking the path because I have to go talk to Mr. Pokemon. He's up here somewhere, I think. Berry. Headshot. Trent Pierce. You must be Duck. I must. Mystery egg. Is it still a Togepi? In this one? So you're Duck. I'm Oak. Didn't I introduce myself to you in the intro, man? You seem to be dependable. Didn't Elm already give me the Pokedex? Or no, that was in the... whatever. No, the Oak does give it to you in this one. I'm just dumb and confusing my game. Shadow King. Do you have a Shadow Queen? I don't know why I bother. They swipe too quick. They swipe before they can hear me make a bit out of their name. Whoa. Nightmare Fuel Venonat. That's fun. It still looks like a bug. Bug Dark? Do I have Pokeball? I do not. JC with the glowing jellyfish. Thank you, thank you. And the heart me too. Great. We love the team moment. We love the 1 cent badges. JC, thank you so much. JC Lamass times acceleration. I have to bring this NBC back to Elm, right? Oh, it's this nerd. Oh no, I didn't heal. He's gonna fight me. Alright, Nunchaketo. Okay, well, Nunchaketo had full health, so we'll be fine. I'm gonna growl at him. Now your scratches are useless, and we get to do the very fun early game tackle spam. JC Lamass times acceleration. Jimmy, thank you for sharing the live. Humps. My name's Boo. What do we name him? Do I just name the rival Chris in every game? Do I name it Chat? I don't know, I feel like you guys are nicer to me than you are to Chris, so... I don't know if chat is fair. That Hoppip looks like a turnip or some kind of root vegetable. Didn't we have like one of the Jackbox questions about some root vegetables? That was pretty good. Pokemon was stolen. Yeah, I'll name him Chris because it's funny. This guy is grumpy and an edgelord. I feel like it would be funnier if we were playing Kanto to have Blue be named Chris and show up and be like Lamau in the middle of it. An egg, the searing egg. Great with Pokemon. Talk to your mother. Thank you, Pokeballs. Now we can actually catch something other than Nunchakito. Alright, go talk to your mom, he said. Wow, that's a Pokemon. No, don't save my money. That's such an annoying feature. It does. I don't think it accomplishes anything to have her save money. It doesn't earn interest. It just, you have to go get the money from her. Call your mom, she worries. Have it on a pillow. Oh, this dumb is gonna teach me how to catch a Pokemon. I know, bro. Thank you. Did it said his name was Dude. Fighting Pidgey? I mean, we have a fighting type. Oh, it's fighting flying. It must be, because it resists fighting. Ta-da. Can't walk through walls in this one. No, sir. Call your mom, she worries. JC Lamass, time of acceleration. JC, if you're still here, what is the origin of JC LaForce? Like, where did that come from? I assume JC might be initials, but why LaForce? Lamass times acceleration. I want to catch this weird nightmare fuel Venonat. It resists fighting. JC is first and middle. Oh, really? Yo, LaForce as an actual name? I thought it was like a... Wow. Great. Yes. You gotta become like an FBI agent or something. Hello, I'm Special Agent LaForce. Oh my god. I thought it was a screen name. Pokemon are very easy to run right into the leaves they cluster on. Void. This thing, it's got the void in its eyes. The Weedle icon. I mean, I believe you, but I can see, yeah, people would be like, your name's not LaForce. Lamass times tell them Lamass times acceleration next time. That's crazy. I like that. Special Agent LaForce. Oh good, your drop is done. That's fun. Gonna be Bill Nye? Who knows? Oh, it was Youngster Joey. I didn't even meme on him. He's famous for his top percentage of Rattatas. Do you even still use a Rattata? I wasn't paying attention until I saw his name. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope I'm there when you get that played. I must know what it is. I really liked the wood spider drop. That was a lot of fun. Oh my god. Imagine ever going the right way in Johto. Could never be me. Then you have to battle! I don't have to do anything, youngster Mikey. XP share would be nice. I don't know if/when I can get that. Alright, what do you got? Oh, nothing. 0 moves. Is it buffed Leech Life? How can I tell? It's Gen 2. I don't even know if there's any way for me to tell what the moves do. What a good video game. High computer load detected. What do you mean high computer load? I'm playing Crystal, basically. It's just all the TikTok nonsense. That alone just uses up so much. Youngster Mikey was defeated. So true. I'm not a trainer. If you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle! Don't wanna. I do not wish to prepare to battle. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Well, I mean, maybe if we encounter anything. Alright, let's see if it's Modern Leech Life or Terrible Leech Life. Unclear. Is that neutral? No, it's super effect. Okay, it's probably the old one, then. That's unfortunate. Wish I had portable heals. I suppose I can buy potions. With some Pokeballs too. Alright, this is Gen 2. There's like 3 inventory slots. Okay, so that gets its own pocket. The berries don't, though. I don't like early game, guys. It's not fun. You don't have any options. You're just fighting nerds. Venonat. There's a lot of them around, apparently. Did I even check what type it is? C. Jones, 214. I have no idea how to check any. Okay, there's type. It's just pure bug. That's kind of lame. I don't have anything better. Wait, that's definitely not going to be a permanent team member with the pure bug. Unless they gave like some real good late gen moves to bug types for this, then that's gonna be bad. It's still unclear on what gen leech life I'm using. No, you don't realize how little in-game documentation really was in these old Pokemon games, I feel like. There's so much less of it than I would even think, and I already knew that they were bad from a QOL standpoint. Everyone's having fun battling! Except me, because I only have nerd Pokemon! Oh yeah, you found a trainer instead of a bug, aren't you special? You have eyes that work and can see children that are appreciably taller than the grass. What a true talent. Leech life. And you see the cascade of leech life animations on the 3 different things that I have showing the game right now. Meister's here. Hey Meister, you got any sweaty fool's gold advice? There's nothing to even sweat about. We're just in leech life hell forever. 2D Sprite, Infinite Fusions. Now, see, what happened is Infinite Fusion had 10 seconds of lag after every battle and between every building, and I was losing my mind. So now we're doing Fool's Gold instead. And we'll probably alternate between this and the Battle Frontier for a little while until the Fool's Gold run is done, and then who knows. There's 8 million things that I could do. I am really sad Infinite Fusion didn't work, because it is very fun. Hunter Melee. Hunter Melee hungry. It really does just work with any 4-syllable name of any kind to speak of. We used all our leech lives. I want to set this to 3x. If I can. It's gonna be in some absolute nonsense settings. There it is. Yeah, let's do 4. Let's not... Oh, okay, no, there's an upper limit. Okay, we can't actually do that. Okay, there's a limit. I guess this will just then run it as fast as possible, up to 4x then. Whatever. Okay, that looks like it's going faster. Emerald Rogue Type Lock achievements? Of course you are. Of course that's what you're doing. I'm gonna do that on here at some point too, like, bunch of Emerald Rogue meta nonsense, so I don't know why I'm making fun of you. Watching Chris play Emerald Rogue is very funny. He's always like, "No, you didn't do X. Now we're gonna lose Lamel." Hype lock achievements, bro. Have fun with that. It's hard enough to beat Emerald Rogue normally. But I suppose with access to every generation and enough planning, anything is possible. Anything is possible! 14 people? What's up, 14 people? We've made it back to being double digits at least. Yeah, go ahead, use Foresight, please. Better than trading leech lives for 30 minutes. A potion? Wow, Rock was pretty... Yeah, Rock would be. It's one of the better offensive types. It might be the best offensive type, actually, I think. In terms of, like, overall likelihood of landing a super effective hit. It's either that or Ice, probably. I caught a bunch of Pokemon. V, it says, because I have the top of the screen covered by the goal. Chris has a semi-transparent goal. I don't know how he did that. I gotta figure out how he does that. Make it less obtrusive. Because it has to be that size. It can't be any smaller. So... whatever he does to add an alpha layer to it. And we have no attacks on Void. Play Nunchakito. Dead. Nerd. What did that say? Sneasel? Sneasel's a bug? Yo, what is that? That's a Sneasel? I'm in trouble. I need to use a potion. Because only Nunchakito has any attacks right now. We can't die. Not allowed to die. Foresight. Why does everyone get well, at least for Nunchakito, Foresight makes a little more sense. Jeez. Spinnerack. You okay, buddy? It's a ghost? Oh my god. I can't hit ghosts. Oh, I can. I have Foresight. I was like, is that it? Lamel? No, it's not. We have to be a nerd and use items, like. It's a good thing I just learned Foresight as I made fun of it for being useless. Oh my god. What kind of crazy bug catcher was that? He had a ghost, he had a weird Sneasel thing that I don't know what type it would even be. I don't have a guess. Lamel? How many of these are there? There's so many. It's just all Venonats. Oops, all Venonats. Fran! What's up, Fran? Bro, the meetings. Not the meetings, man. I'm sorry they subject you to that. I'm not looking forward to my return to the meeting slog. That's for sure. Did you play SAP during the meeting at least? Just play SAP in the background, they'll never know. Can we get to the next city maybe sometime? At some point. Can I call you? It's quick. It was not. It's never quick. Never believe anyone that tells you that. They're never going to be telling you the truth. It's not possible. Cactus. Not a cactus, a cactus. What's up? Swippers. You can mindlessly mash me through multiple Pokemon centers. Oh my god. Okay. They've definitely, like, I don't think I'm crazy. Like, I feel like they've made changes to parts of the Johto map. I feel like I have to do Sprout Tower before the gym for some reason. I might be wrong about that. Is he still even a flying trainer in Fool's Gold? Who knows? A Bellsprout over 100 feet tall. I like how the implication is it would be 100 feet tall but not have evolved. That's pretty fun. Giant Bellsprout. Kaiju Bellsprout. Everyone needs my help, but no one thinks I need theirs. Sag, I do not though. Apple. So true. Yo, Bellsprout is a cannon. It's gonna be some horrible type like Steel, which means I should use one. Let's see. Are you weak to fighting? Oh yeah, you're Steel type. Steel type Cannon Bellsprout goes crazy. That is Bellsprout, yes. Yeah, sorry, the names. Can I wonder if I can, like, alpha channel? Possibly. The goal. Setting. Appearance. Opacity. Ooh, there we go. Apply. Possibly. It didn't do it. It didn't do it. There we go. That's a little better. Now you should be able to see what I'm fighting. Please, just let me kill the Bellsprouts. What did you think it was? Because to me that immediately read as canon, but I'm curious as to what you saw instead. By the way, if you guys are bored and want a free support method, screen taps probably do actually do something on the CLA Friends channel. Not gonna tell. Oh, you... Fran had an NBC interpretation of this, probably. Bad Fran. Very bad Fran. That pretty cool. That is pretty cool. How are you? Paralyze heal. Paralyze. Honor all Pokemon. We're just gonna keep doing this switch thing to hopefully get avoid another move. I'd love to catch one of these Bellsprouts. Sage Chow. What a name. Early game. We love early game. So says that pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Not cool, cool. There should be some on the route before the city? Probably. Hey, I'll go look. I haven't been spamming the wild encounters very explicitly because so far it's mostly just been Venonouts. And Centrets and Pidgeys. Supersonic. I wonder if it gets another type when it evolves. Venomoth gets anything, or if it's pure bug forever. That might be one of the only downgrades. It is. Pure bug is terrible. You don't want that. Alright, let's oh, there's a item. An X accuracy, not even a little bit good. Oh, there's stuff. Wait, there's stuff in here. Do you think they're in here? They must be, right? Imagine them not putting Bellsprout and Sprout Tower and Counter Table. No more Psychic? I mean, I guess, but... Pure Bug. Alright, maybe there is an encounter table, but it certainly isn't a common encounter table. And it's also full of Venonouts, like every other thing in the game. Double duty, streaming on one account, watching on another. Yeah, sorry TCG, I didn't realize we'd be on at the same time today. I didn't plan for that. I was just hoping we could maybe try to be Monday Andes and see if we can rank. There's no Bellsprouts. What a stupid video game. I do want to try to find something else. I really want to find one of the Bellsprouts. That's what I want. Imagine accuracy. Kevin Gladdy, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that, apparently. We'll try not to cause overlaps in the future. Though that might be tough on Monday, because Monday is the best day for these streams by a significant margin. Unfortunately. Double stream me. Lol. Y'all overloaded with CLA adjacent content today. 2 at once. Perfect for your ADHD TikTok audience. Is it like... Why does Supersonic keep saying it doesn't affect? No, it can't be a ghost. There has to be some other reason. Alright, I'm gonna have to fight my stupid rival, right? I mean, Void is still really functionally useless for combat, so let's just heal Chiquito and just finish up. Gotta go, need to do some work. So true. Catch you later, Fran. Thanks for stopping in. Reflect. Oh god, what? No! I wanted to... I just soft locked, basically. By doing that. That's great. I know I'll get another fighting move eventually, but that was the worst conceivable misclick I could have done. Literally any other move. The one move I didn't want to get rid of, that's the one I got rid of. That's what happens when I play on 4X. To try to make up for the fact that I don't have... What a... I'm so mad. I have nothing for these Bellsprouts now. No, that's not the... Why is C also A? That's... This is the button I want. I can't believe I did that. What is that's gonna be devastating for like an hour potentially. The one button press that we just did. Oh, you know what I'm not doing, guys? I'm not doing filters or shaders, whichever one they are. There we go. Now we can do fun watercolor and make that Lord Forest guy move again. I'm devastated. This is literally gonna be like the most conceivable lost progress to one misclick by getting rid of double kick. And it's an old crappy game, so I don't have any means of getting it back. This does say physical, so physical special split is in, so there may be some hope that there's a move relearner. Because this is better than Crystal, but it's still, you know, it's still Gen 2. I'm gonna run out of tackles, or something. Maybe it'll learn another fighting move when it evolves. It should evolve after this fight, potentially. If we live. Do we live? The world may never know. Here we go. Bayleaf. We got edgy face paint. Kunai with chain. Flash. You know who I bet can use that? Yeah. Figured. Escape rope. Hello? Freeze. Yeah, I feel like the overworld is more colorful. I feel like they had to have messed with the tile set somewhat. '99th in gaming incoming. I mean, I don't want to put that on like the two people or the handful of people most apt to make that happen. But yeah, it's definitely in reach. If BD feels like doing their thing, that's a part of why I wanted to Fold Monday is in. I mean, one, it's the day I have the most time to stream, and two, it's the day that leaderboards are achievable. Team effort, yes. That is the ideal. I would love to get there by like. Well, you know what I can do? I can use the live goal for this. I would love to get there through like paper cranes or something from a bunch of different people. That would be fun. Ruins of Ow. Try sliding. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. That's a pseudo-wudo. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to look for bell sprouts. Or literally anything else usable. Oh, and I also wanted to look for the Relearn R. Because I got rid of double kick like a stooge. Reanimos! Duck, you're gonna love the evil Tim drop. Oh, I'm sure I am gonna love the evil Tim drop. AR? Raffle? Oh. Oh, I see your Reanimos is like gamer. JC, thank you for the paper cranes. Learn R, yeah, that's what it is, right? Apparently, that's what we call it. Bill, are you the Relearn R? No. No one is the Relearn R. Alright, have no usable attacks me. Great. On live disconnected? What happened? Is it good? What was that? I have no idea what that was. It just said live disconnected, but it has no frame drops. It didn't show my Wi-Fi dropping. We back? Okay, good. Sorry, I have no idea why that happened. Don't like that at all. Imagine having any technical aspect of this stream work today, guys. Well, the TTS Kato did work. We got our badges back. I don't think sub is enabled for this channel, Reanimos. I think the 1,000 followers is what it needs. So if you're not following, follow CLA friends. Well, now. Leech life. Eternal leech lives. The only thing that exists is Venonats and their creepy eyes. Reanimos, thank you for the heart me. There are no badges to sub for. There's not really a point. Well, we can make there be a point, but first we have to actually be able to enable that as a feature. Because then, I mean, honestly, the only real thing that we can offer with sub is emotes. That's what sub is for. It's for emotes. Yeah, there is no sub button right now. If we get 1,000 followers, we can fix that, but that's the only way. I'm still so unbelievably upset that I got rid of double kick. Like, tackle, double kick, reflect, foresight would have been a really good early game set, but instead we have no stab. No stab. We shall get there. Yeah, I mean, last stream we had 20 followers. This one hasn't gotten as much traction. I don't know if it's because people just swipe by Fool's Gold because they don't recognize it. Just wanted to get something else to hold in, so I'm not just being a Battle Frontier Andy every single stream. But that definitely does seem to be the winner so far in terms of actually accruing audience members. Okay, I'm convinced there are no Venonats. Not no Venom. There's only Venonats. And nothing else. And that we're doomed for this gym. Let's see. Is there anything here? Wait up, what's the hurry? Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's the way I'm actually supposed to go. Can I get anything in here? Is it just gonna be unknowns? I mean, maybe unknown is good in this one. I don't even know what they did with it. No, there's nothing. There is nothing that I can use for the gym. Oh, here's a patch. Maybe this will have something different. Do I have to catch one of these Pidgeys? Is that just the only Pokemon that exists in the world? Maybe. Maybe it is. Peyton. What's up, Peyton? Elite Gamer Joey. We just fought Youngster Joey a little while ago. Do I just try to power through the gym with tackles from Nunchakito? I guess that's what I do. Because Void doesn't have any attacks. Hopefully it learns something else by the time I fight the leader, but I doubt it. Juan Boku. What's up, Juan Boku? Boku? Chiquito. I love that nickname, guys. Best part of this run so far is the name Nunchakito. Let's see, has the Gaming 99 gotten away? Oh yeah, it has. It's more like 7K now. I will update to reflect it, but it may get away from us. That's okay though. We don't need it. It's for nerds. Gah! Falconer. The magnificent bird Pokemon. Meryl. Meryl's ears are crazy. What is this? Also, am I fighting the leader? Did I just like button mash? Yeah, I did button mash my way into fighting the leader. I mean, I have no strategy other than potions and tackles that I can even use here. I guess I can use light or reflect. Oh, he's gonna use it. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat the first gym without like trying desperately to find any other usable Pokemon. Oh my god, look how little damage that does. He's just gonna wall. He's just gonna completely wall. Maximum possible defense. Why are there so many steel types? And why did I get rid of double kick? What is douche? Rowan, hello. Yeah, this is... Why doesn't it affect... Why doesn't it affect anybody? Is it a... No, it's not a ghost, because I was using tackle. What gives? I have no idea how they... Can you kill me, please? Just put me out of my misery. I'm gonna have to find a usable Pokemon. Probably just missing. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go on a quest, y'all. We're gonna find a Pokemon that isn't horrible. We can look in here. Oh goodness, Onyx, what's up with you? I mean, Onyx... I don't know. I don't know how you get Steelix in this game, but I also don't even know what type it is. Let's catch it. Or it's not. Because it's an Onyx, and they're always a nightmare. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, June was talking about that. It's pure ground. That's fine. No, it's not. We're doing the flying gym. What's the name of the thing that eats Boba Fett in Star Wars? I want to name it that, but I can't remember what it's called. Fake nerd me. What's it called? That's gonna bother me. The Sarlacc. That's what it is. That's gonna genuinely like bother me until I looked it up. Sorry. Sarlacc pit. That's what it was. 4x speed nickname entry. Agency. Yeah, we have hacks basically. We hacked the TikTok mainframe. I shouldn't say that even as a joke. They probably wouldn't like that. Alright. Onyx, do you possibly know anything that can hit flying types? Let's find out. Well, okay, we do have tackle on him. And he's not weak to flying, at least, so I mean, there are worse things. He's got Screech, too, so that can negate the stupid Hoo-Hoo if we actually level him up. Of course, he can't even fight the Pidgeys without dying. Early game, y'all. Early game. The run will get more exciting with time. And yes, I know, normally I would spawn rare candies, but I don't think I can for this one. I think the code's probably too different for cheats to work, or Pokédex. So I think we have to play the game like a real person. Lamau. Andrew Jobs 108. What's up? Wipers, no swiping. Wipers, no swiping! Flute Maggle liked the lies. Thank you, Flute. The Diglett. I remember Doug Trio being rock, which is exactly what I need, actually. Yes. That's what we want. It's a little icon! They even changed the menu sprite. That's fine. It becomes like a gemstone, and there's more than one, so we'll just do Gemini. Fast forward nickname entry is so much worse. Looks like a dropped ice cream cone. Didn't have to do him like that, June. You're not wrong. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. Okay, this thing... I'll keep using it, because it's already leveled. I don't think I want the Onyx. I'll train Diglett instead. I don't think I want the Onyx. I mostly don't want to train another thing, because I already have to get the stupid Diglett leveled for the gym. And I don't want to do that twice. The good news is Diglett should be exactly what this team needs to not be murked. Hopefully. 11 total gifters. That is fun. Double digits. Arm thrust. This early game is brutal. I feel like it's like they might have done this on purpose. They might have designed it such that there are very few options to deal with the first game. I mean, what I could have done is taken Cyndaquil and not deleted Double Kick. Then we might not be suffering as badly. Because if I had Double Kick, then the Hoot Hoot it would be neutral. I just did. That was the worst thing I could have possibly done, guys. And there's no Relearnar. So I just have my only good Pokemon has no moves. Okay, it really does have to be a switch every time because it can't kill anything. Horrible. Horrible content. I mean... It will get better. This game is very good, but I didn't realize how badly I was gonna screw myself with the Bayleaf. Why does Supersonic not affect anything? Does it just say it doesn't affect when it misses? Because that time it did work. So maybe I've just been getting the worst RNG on Earth? Question mark? Yes, the worst RNG on Earth. Johto does that. Oh, what, with the doesn't effect? Well, Fool's Gold makes it so much worse early game. Uses the same verbiage. RIP. Yeah, that is strange, to be sure. Level 4. Alright, well, clearly only Nunchakito can kill these with tackles. Maybe Nunchakito will just get to level 20 by the time we're ready, and that's how we'll deal with the gym. They should have they do mean different things in every other Pokemon game. I can't be attacking with you, you'll die. That's insane to me that it doesn't affect is the missed text. Okay, so Venonat can handle other Venonats. Hello America, how's it going? Thank you for the heart, man. Sharpen. Little triangle, and you sharpen. I guess that makes sense. It is a stalagmite. This game is grinding. Yeah, I mean, I also did the worst possible thing and got rid of double kick on Bayleaf. So I have no usable moves. I can't do rare candies because I don't think I can inventory edit this game because it's not a real game. It will get better, but yeah, right now it's a slog, I will admit. I might have been smarter to do the early game off stream. But we're committed now. Making dinner. That's fun. Have fun cooking, America. Yeah, what are you making? What's for dinner? Is it soup? I'm still thinking about Soup Sipper. Chris's Pokemon ability. Oh my god. Why are we frozen? No. He's like, no, not more problems. It's sharpened. Alright, if it's gonna not use arm thrusts, then that's great. There we go. We're escaping low-level orbital with Gemini here. Soup Sipper goes crazy. That escape room was some nonsense. Like, the number of layers for how to get the stupid Dawnstone. The Floridian form of Chris. Oh yeah, should I just make your little trainer avatar also catchable as a wild Pokemon? Give it Soup Sipper? Yeah. I mean, it's definitely short. Is it like a beta or a tech demo? That felt very tech demo. But it was fun for what it was. It was funny watching all the ridiculous suggestions fly by in the chat for what to do. Fan made by some sweat. Yeah. Some sweat who got lazy, rip. Well, I mean, it could be a beta in potential fairness to this person. If it's brand new, they might not be done. And if they are done, then yeah, it's basically a tech demo. Honestly. All custom moves, dirty hands, misread with the soup sipper ability. Oh, yeah, dirty hands. Oh god, dude. Yeah, it looks like Chemix's upgrades have fixed the move animations problems, so I should be able to do custom moves. Unwashed hands. You just changed the ability name. Chicken parm, spaghetti, and garlic bread. That's fun. We like that. I was incredibly obsessed with spaghetti as a kid. I still like it a lot as an adult, but it doesn't hold a candle. I was obsessed. Rob, thank you for the paper crane. I think that just came in, unless my TTLS is a liar. Harry. The Italian hands emotes. Oh my god. Soup Sipper has to raise special attack against water moves. Well, see, I honestly, and I mean, this might be another thing that changes with later Essentials, but I have no idea how based on Eel and Toad's abilities. Zero clue how it does it. Like, I can assign Pokemon the ones that exist, but I have no idea how they're programmed or stored. I'd have to figure that out. But Soup Sipper would be that's first on the custom ability list if I can make it happen. Can you get a rock move? Conceivably. Gemini? Is that in the realm of possibility for you? We'll find out. Evan Gladdy is back, and Kaizen's here too. What's up, Kaizen? Kaizen Sithos. Lucky Pulls 716. Are they gonna come chill like a weird gacha game? Is that what Lucky Pulls is? They're probably just a swiper. Or maybe they do trading cards and that's the Lucky Pulls. The O slash, it's a person waving. So the O is the head and the slash is the arm. So it's like, ah. Yeah, that's what that is. It's a very like old school internet before emojis, basically. That was everywhere. That's silly? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, you can add both arms. Yeah, the pre-emoji emojis are all very silly, Kato. LOL looks like someone drowning. So true. LOL as a person drowning is not something I've ever considered before, and I am probably never gonna unsee that now, guys. Oh man. Oh, thank God, rock move. Alright. Let's try this again. We might just wipe a second time. The way we say Lamau. To be sensitive to the drowned! Right! You can't be insensitive to the drowned with your lols, guys. It's insensitive. It's, Oh my god. Lol as person drowning. We respect the drowned in this house. So true, Lamau. Thanks, June. Okay, so this stupid Meryl must also be a flying type. I don't know flying what. I don't know if it's still water. Are you gonna use defense curl? That's fine, you can do that a bunch. I can correspondingly use sharpen. Alright, 3 sharpens, that's a sword stance and a half. Can Gemini sweep? Probably not this Hootie, but we'll try. Ooh, that's good damage. Accuracy fell, missed. Now it's gonna use defense curl, missed. We're gonna lose to that. No, we're not. Bye. Pidgeotto, oh man. Look at him. Look at those little legs and the swole wings. What? Arm thrust, yeah. Alright, then you should be able to tackle for neutral damage. There we go. We just needed a usable Pokemon, guys. That was the secret. It is Anchor Arms Pidgeotto. He skipped leg day. Yeah, Kevin said he skipped leg day too. I don't know if he made that joke before I said it, but immaculate timing. Someone's gotta teach bro about leg day. He needs it. Oh, Kevin, that's funny. Same time. Alright, so we got the first badge. That's good. Desperate for usable Pokemon. And to get a new fighting move on our starter. Where... That's a Pseudo-Wudo. It's some stupid way that you have to go. You have to go like down here. Right? No. That's the Ruins of Alf. Yeah, and then this nerd normally blocks you. Some guy... glasses? Some nerd? Is that the Pokemon Center? Alright, you give me the egg, right? Yeah. Let's see what that is. Maybe that's a usable Pokemon. Could it be? Conceivably? So is it infinite? Is it, yeah, no, so this is, Fool's Gold now. Infinite Fusion had 10 seconds of lag between every transition to the overworld, which was driving me insane for a live stream. I can deal with that if I'm playing by myself and listening to podcasts. I cannot handle that when I have like a dozen or so people whose time I'm also wasting with every single transition. I mean, get one of these Meryls. The weird ears. Is he a rabbit? Is actual Meryl supposed to be a rabbit? What is actual Meryl? I don't know what it is. It's a sphere. And name him Bartholomew after my yard rabbit that my friend Priscilla named. And Corey suggested naming Andy and Randy back to back. Bartholome is what that's gonna be. So. Yeah, it's gonna be Bartholome. Yeah, well, we'll put the W. The E is implied. Bartholomew Lamau. La Bamba. La Bamba? How many variants of this can we have, guys? It never ends. There's always some other imply my E. Exactly. La Bamba. It does. It's just gonna keep. We're just gonna keep finding new layers to the Lamau. It's never gonna end. It's too simple of a structure. It's like how people boiled Perry the Platypus. What is that? Poliwag, are you okay? You seem to have melted and become mud. Mud Poliwag. That's fun. Fully nested. Para bailar la bamba. Yeah. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not clear on what dance specifically a bamba is, but I've definitely heard people say la bamba. It's gotta be in some song or something. Yo, look at his little Goopy. Goopy, that's his name. Her name. Goopy. Great. Alright, let's ditch this stupid Venonat that's doing nothing for my team. Sorry, Void. I mean, like, you're fun, but you're really just eating XP that can go to my other things right now. Maybe late game we'll see what the evolution type is and revisit it, but not now. La Bamba is the song. A mambo is a dance, though. Okay. Oh god, Gen 2 PCs. What? Okay. Alright, so what do our new guys have? You're normal flying and has the same trash as everybody else. That's just an egg. And you are ground and have mud slap and hypnosis. That's fine. I hate finding this path. There it is. That's where we go. Did I get this tree? There's nothing here. Nothing but trash here. Yeah, you have nothing to deal with this nerd. His little thick legs. Pidgeline is wild. If we didn't already have a fighting type. Pidgey coming up a lot is blah. Yeah. If I ever do a second run of this, I'll maybe see if I can get a randomizer so that the early game mons are less like this. Yeah, see, it says doesn't affect every time that the status moves miss. Terrible feature. Alright, Bartholomew is much more able to handle things than Polyphonic right now. So they can split the XP because they're the nerds. And this guy can't do anything to Bartholomew because he only has a Mud Slap. You're still using Mud Slap! Ah ha ha! Bartholomew? No, no one did say that yet. That's extra. Kato -2's Bartholomew. There's no limit. What is this Yanma doing? It looks like it's still flying. Grass flying, maybe? Ow, that's not good. Okay, maybe you can just brute force it with tackles? Yeah. Nunchakito being overleveled is the answer. Chris is dying. Oh, good. And the phone number Andy's. Of Gen 2. A good game. I know you can say no to them all, but then you can't do any trainer rematches, or sometimes they give you items. It's an annoying mechanic that is tied to several aspects of the actual gameplay, unfortunately. That pose was like, paint me like I'm one of your French girls? What pose? Whose pose? The Yanma? Speaking of French girls, we got Harry Longstockings in the chat. And Rizlord. Not the Rizzler, the Rizlord. Important distinctions. Okay, Mud Slap does 0 damage. It might as well not be an attack. It's sand attack with like 2 bonus damage for fun. That's what Mud Slap is. Oh no, one of the trainers? Okay, I'll have to pay attention to the trainers. Is Hoppip a strawberry? Or is he like a turnip? He still looks like a plant. Grass ground? Grass something? Grass. Marrows everywhere. Just an unending legion of marrow. Poliwags. That seems to be this group. Yeah, for a game with functionally a whole new Pokedex, a little more encounter variety, you wouldn't have killed them in the early game. Of course, they might be doing that on purpose, so they're not introducing me to too many, like, new variants in one fell swoop. That might be the logic. Which probably makes sense. Alright, you shouldn't have anything that you can actually do. Lol. Person drone. LOL. Okay, 7K is still 99. I was just checking on the accuracy of that. Lol. Alright. Sleep. You know how I keep saying, guys, that any sub 100 is always a miss for me and always a hit for the AI. I do honestly feel like the game buffs the rolls, because like the percentage of the hypnoses and supersonics and whatever else that hit for them is too high. Oh, thank God. I was gonna be so mad if he got another sleep. It's already almost 4 p.m. Where did the time go? Who are you? I don't know, big dog. Who are you? I'm just some guy. It says it on the screen up there. That's my name. This over here is the channel name. Nah, I'm memeing. I'm Duckingcreepers. This is CLA friends. We're playing Pokemon Fool's Gold. It's a time. It is one of the times. Who are you? What a good question. No. I don't want your $1 million Slowpoke tail. Is this the Kurt town? Are we already at the bug gym? Already, I say. Like, this hasn't been an incredible slog to get to this point. Alright, yeah, these four are the ones that I actually feel like using so far. So we're gonna keep rolling with them. Lol. Who are we all in the end? Philosophic thought. So true. Who are any of us? Stardust. Thinking about itself. Lamau. If you want to convince someone you're a philosopher, just talk about how we're all Stardust or something. It is technically correct. Frequency? Wait, you mean like, oh, frequency. You mean like brainwave activity? I suppose there'd be an argument for that. We are the electricity part, if anything. We're not the skeleton. Imagine anything hitting me. Could never be. You're the only one that we can get XP for right now. Unfortunately, Nunchaketo is comedically overleveled to make for the fact that he only knows Tackle. And isn't my only good Pokemon. This is tough though. The bird keepers are a real nightmare right now. Especially because they have the steel type Hoot Hoot. God. Yes, I'm playing Fool's Gold Sen. Yeah, I do really like it. The early game's been a slog, but I'm hoping it'll pick up. I also think people are more inclined to swipe by because they don't recognize it. And they're like, why does the Pokemon look like that? Union Cave. I gotta heal. Oops. Not over. Thing right here. They look adorable. What is this divining game? Divining. Digimon. the divining Digimon. Same thing. Divining Mon. Digital monster. Get him, Goopy. Will Goopy ever get a move that's not Mud Slap? Stay tuned. Azalea, yeah, that is where I'm going. Diglett's nose? Oh yeah, you like that? I do like the Diglett in this game, it is funny. So cute. Yeah, see, I knew Sen would love this. I wasn't sure about anybody else, but I knew Sen would love this. What is this, like, parasite? Oh, I get it. Regular Zubat doesn't have eyes, so this one doesn't have a mouth. Is that it? It's an eyeball, which I feel like Pokemon associates with psychic. Psychic type? Zubat? Psychic bug? I don't know what it is. Yeah, Bartholomew is the Meryl. Chris earlier called him Bartholo Lamau. Bartholomew? He's very out of pocket. Oh my goodness. No, that's... You're just gonna die, right? Thank God we're not Nuzlocking, guys. You know how fast we would have been down and out. I don't even know what type anything is. Alright, I guess we keep leading Goofy and try to get through here. Yeah, Supersonic does confuse your Pokemon. That is what Supersonic does. Good thing we learned a new ground move on level up. Because we ran out of PP for the other one. This thing has to be bug electric. It does still look like a bug. New ground is neutral. That's all I can really ascertain with Goofy. I have no idea. Still a bug, probably, and something. It's not flying anymore. Restart. Yeah. Yeah, nerds love watching people restart the same run 37 times, and I don't know why. I am definitely not Nuzlocke build, you guys will come to find. You are looking around a lot more than what I want. Lol. Okay. Yeah, Team Rocket. Team Rocket's rockin', Double Trouble, Pikachu, whatever. Me when I watch Pokemon challenges restart Emerald Kaizo 100 times. Have to get going. See you all tomorrow. Catch you later, Kato. Thanks for dropping in. And for the, which one was it this time? I never know. The Mirror Bloom, that's what it was. He's got plenty of energy. He's got more Digletts. Everyone's got them, apparently. The party menu Diglett sprite is vibing. the 4x speed really adds a lot to the party. Oh my goodness. Imagine Gemini surviving a turn. Could never be Diglett. I do feel like the rock is a better type than the pure ground that it normally gets, at least. Pidgey. Oh, he can't touch Pidgeys. You can. Don't know why I clicked that. Because I'm a nerd. But then you're still overleveled. Whoa! You got more zip than me! Do I? There's one thing that I don't know that I have a lot of. It's the zip. Zipping is hard. Who said that? Mankey is green and is a plant. So true. Plant key? It would be helpful if they had like different species names that were a little consistent with their new types. Alright, you're just gonna keep doing stupid things. That's fine. Do that. Kevin Glade is back. Are there other emotions of Kevin? Like a Kevin Sadie? Kevin Maddie? Kevin Fear? Kevin Sadie? If Kevin ever has an alt, it needs to be Kevin Sadie. One HP Andy. It's like the Eevee evolutions, yeah. You're like that, do you ever see that movie, I think, was it Inside Out? The one with the personified emotions? Yeah, like, there's just Kevin Gladdy versions of all the different emotions. Like the Inside Out bit. Oh good, we have a flying move. That's always nice. Being able to use stab. This will be good for the next gen. Bartholomew having levels would be nice. They all need to be minimum level 10 now, that's for sure. Which he already is, so I guess I should be checking somebody else. Are they all there? they are. These two, 11. Alright. Yeah, both of them will go crazy at the bug gym. We gotta do Kurt. And his, balls. Catch you later, TCG. Yeah, thank you for watching, despite having your own stream going on. Hope you had fun with Mario. Sorry to have missed it. Duck, eh? You want me to make some balls? You want me to make some balls? Yeah, Slowpoke fans. That was the best full screen Chris of Crystal was when he encountered Kurt. Good thing about having 2 accounts, so true. Slowpoke tail. Okay. So he ran to the well, right? And then we go down here. I don't even know what type Slowpoke is in this. Well, we got this Eldritch Horror Zubat. Is it a bug? It's not a bug. It has to be Psychic. I don't know what else. Psychic Poison? Just Psychic? Either way, I don't want it. Look at that thing. Looks evil. It looks like a... I don't know. It looks like it's the floating eye from like Terraria or every other video game. Ghosts? I feel like I've hit it with normal moves. I could catch one to find out. What's this thing? Either. It looks like it might just be normal type. Like they gave it a normal mouse vibe. Which would make sense because all the normal types from the regular games are something else. So they would need to turn other things. Well, whatever it is, it's causing me problems. Probably just because I'm severely under-leveled. Another one. Cool. Glad you're having fun with your sand shrews, bro. Your multiple sand shrews. Front in, that's fine, that makes sense. There's levels. Hey there, Duck. Guard up top took off when I shouted at it. Then I took a tumble down the well. Slammed down hard on my back, so I can't move. Did he not bring his Pokemon? Did he just say that he didn't? Yo! So you're telling me that the Slowpoke tails that they eat, in this one, they're electrical cables? Pokemon kinda weak. Yeah, I mean, I'm working on it. They do be weak right now, though, you're not wrong. Electric Slowpoke is kind of fun. Gonna try to catch it. The whole meme about eating the Slowpoke tails when it's now an electrical cable. That's great. I love that so much. Cable. What if I name it, yeah, we'll just do cable. Turn off fast forward on that. Alright, that's my very early full squad because we have the egg. It is definitely not the final squad, though. It's going to hatch soon. Good, maybe it'll have a usable Pokemon. I feel like it might just still be Togepi, but whatever Togepi becomes in this. Which I do not know. I don't remember most of these. I played an early version, and I've forgotten about a half of Pokedex completely. Stop taking tails. Yeah, just try and defeat all of us. I will. That's what the goal is. Would you believe it? The edible electrification. Constant state of being electrocuted. Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense for this one. Whoa. Hello? Normal dark? Yin Yang and Meowth. That's fun. Imagine anyone thinking it's because I'm under-leveled and all get out. The Phantom of the Meowth. So right, Kylan. Alright, the Phantom of the Meowth is kinda not good for me. Why is Goopy, like, the only thing that deals damage? +2 Goopy. Oh, sick, egg. Oh my god, it's just the Togepi egg with legs. It looks like a dinosaur. I am a Stegosaurus. It grew legs. My name is Stegosaurus. Look, the icon's still just pink. Stego. Sora. Stegosaurs. It's gonna have to be Stegosaurs. Because we can't fit the whole thing. Oh my god, imagine remembering what your keys are. I mean, you could also do Stego, but I like Stegosaurus. More implied vowels. I assume the head will pop out when it evolves, and that's part of the gimmick, yes. Alright, but what type is Stegosaurus? That's the question. Because that determines whether I want to use it. It's another pure ground type. I really like Goopy, though. Goopy's my ground type. Sorry, Stegosaurus. You're going in here. Bye. Lamau. I'm sure Elm would be thrilled with that. If my best Pokemon wasn't already a ground type, then we'd be thinking about it. Alright, we can get Cable to level 10 at least. Alright, we're coming up on the 3-hour mark. 99th in gaming definitely isn't happening today, but that's okay. We'll try. I'm gonna make that attempt on Mondays until one day I can briefly see myself on the leaderboard for 10 seconds for the meme. That's my aspiration. The last stream went crazy, so anything is possible at some point. I do appreciate those of you who have contributed very much nonetheless. Is that a different cut? No, it's just my sunset mode again, always confusing me on the stream. Okay, you're level 10, and you got Thundershock. Nice. Alright, let's go kill this bug nerd. Bugsy is the nerd emote, if y'all recall. The nerd emote personified. Can you... Oh, did I not finish? I didn't finish the well. That's what happened. That's why I can't go in there. Quit taking slowpoke tails. Yeah, that's kind of the objective. Alright, I guess now we find out whether Thundershock hits this. Okay, so it's not a ground type. My only guess is normal. I don't see any elements of any other type. F the Rage joined. F the Rage. What game is this? It's a Pokemon Fool's Gold. It is a crystal ROM hack that changes the type of every Pokemon. The Rage. Oh, and he's got Minecraft Steve. Minecraft Steve says F the Rage. What rage are you effing, sir? Just rage in general? The Pokemon move rage? Rage against the machine? Just too strong. Yeah, definitely. Rage against the government? Fair. That's an acceptable answer. This Sneasel, what is happening with this thing? It's gotta be a bug. A bug what? A bug dragon? It almost looks like a bug dragon. Jeez. That has to be the one that looks the least like its original Pokemon so far, by like a not insubstantial margin. You did okay today, but wait until next time. Nerds. Way to go, Duck. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Glad you're... Oh, and the picnicker is gonna call me. Falconer is cool and handsome. His dad is out training on the road, even more cool and handsome than Falconer. Okay, thank you for interrupting my cutscene. I'd be honored to make balls for a trainer like you. Thanks, bro. Thanks for your balls. Do I have any apricorns? You have one outside your house, right? Oh, a wood apricorn. Thank you for the paper crane, Chris. He's got team level 2 on his own spin-off channel. So true. Alright, here, take the witch apricorn. I'm not gonna be back here for a while anyway. Trying to get the ball rolling. TikTok extracts me. So true. Look, I mean, not every day is gonna be like a banger stream earning wise. I know that. I had a crazy day on the last one. I'm not too concerned. Plus, I'm doing something different, and that always does well. People don't know what it is. We'll mix it up. We'll find ways to be within the Pokemon umbrella and not have it be infinitely repetitive for you guys. TikTok extracts me. Oh god. Alright, you probably can't do anything to Cable, at least, because you're also an electric type. I wonder how you get Slow King. Or which one's better. Spinnerack. I mean, I don't think Cable's gonna be a permanent team member anyway, but that is funny that it's just a plug. This Spinnerack is like... There's like particle effects on a bunch of these sprites. That's fun. There he is. Thank you, Zach, for the roses. Appreciated. Thanks for the rose. What a meme those AI streams are. Should I start doing that? I mean, I do react to all the gifts, but I don't do it like a robot, so I guess it's less exciting. What is happening with you? It's not electric, it's not very effective. What resists electric? Grass? Grass? Maybe? Try Wing Attack. Grass something? Bugs? Who knows? Yeah, it's probably grass. Bug. Or something. What a downgrade for Fortress, if that's true. Erg! Actually, I'm in the bug gym. They're all gonna be bugs. It's about what else they are. I love this Spinnerack. I need to find one. I need to see what Ariados looks like. And it's a ghost, too, which always goes crazy. Alright, leech my life forever and ever. And the second I switch, he decides not to do that. Okay. This thing... Alright, I can see if it resists electric. My crackpot thesis for this is that it's a bug dragon. But I don't have moves that could confirm that yet. Scyther. Again, completely unknown me. It's red? Is it fire? It just, I mean, it got annihilated by a rock move, but so does normal Scyther. Imagine it was just like trolling me and it's still bug flying. I really do have to fight all these gym trainers to have a hope in hell here, guys. Grayson Stewart. What's up, swipers? How you doing today? Super Witchet. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. That does seem to be normal for Chris at least. Eventually, it's just a free association of random words while you look at these Pokemon dying repeatedly and try to have something to say about it. I like this Venonat, but I'm so sick of them. They're everywhere. It's non-stop Venonats this whole early game. More Pokemon, please. Oh, there's Grayson Stewart again. They really want you here, Grayson. They're swiping you multiple times. I do see the same swipers come through repeatedly during the stream, which is funny. TikTok keeps being like, are you sure you don't want to watch this guy? And they're like, no! I'm gonna swipe by him 3 times. I'm Bugsy! I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. Nerd emojis, except we don't have the one that looks like Bugsy. Like, this is the nerd emoji. This is who it is. Most useful observation to come out of Chris's Nightmare in Johto. Thunder my shock. Well, no. Okay, Cable got the first one. What is that? And then someone joined the suggest an emoji? That's fun. I didn't realize your TikTok username could just be an emoji. What's up, just some emoji that I didn't see? Bartholomew Sweep? Question mark. Another one of this Eldritch Horror. Dragon Breath. Yes, it is a dragon. That's wild. It's a wild choice. The Bug Dragon Sneasel is definitely the most out there pick, I feel like, so far. And it's gonna murk me, is what it's gonna do. Apparently. Trapped like a nerd, more Dragon Breath. Jeez. Nunchakito! Get him! Please attack? No. What? What is that? Why is Caesar like that? I have no idea. I have no idea what is going on with the Scyther line in this one. Oh my god. Dynamic Punch? Whatever. Alright, we lose, but that's fine, because we're just under-leveled. Our team is actually really good for this gym. They're just not adequately leveled. Mega Man? It is kind of Mega Man, isn't it? Caesar Man? There's already a Mega Caesar, so it would have to be Caesar Man. Mega Man, Mega Man! Why is that in my head? Someone had some joke about a Mega Man game where they said that. It's 10 years or more buried in my brain, but it's there. It happened at some point. I feel like it was Ego Raptor for some reason, but don't quote me on that. It's in there somewhere. Piggy. Miss Sassy Rachel joined. My wife is also a Sassy Rachel. That's not her though. Thundershock. I need to stop just reading the names of the moves. It's filler. It's not very interesting. Buck the Pokemaster joined. I'm Duck the not Pokemaster. What's up? Why are you using Foresight? It doesn't help you unless you're fighting a ghost. What are you doing, nerd? Electric pincer. Yo guys, what if the pincer is electric? We have to find it. By the end of this run, I have to explicitly figure out where pincer is. Imagine if the pincer is electric, that would be the funniest thing. I have no idea. I don't remember that design at all. So I don't know. I don't even know if I saw it the last time I played. I hope it's electric. I really do. Sydney B, you are the 500th viewer. Not that you'll know, because you'll probably swipe by before you find out. So JT, thanks for the lightning bolt. It is because I made the electric pincer thing. That's good. Using the 1-cent gifts as like memeing on whatever the streamer says is a very good use of like bit per TikTok coin. The best part of Pokemon is when you have to fight wild Pokemon for ever to beat gyms. I will see if I can do save editing on this just to speed things up stream-wise. I mean, it's Johto, so, I mean, it does have 16 badges, I guess, because it is Johto. But you know, we'll break it up. We'll fold it in once in a while. I really, really like this hat. So a move relearn R would have been nice. Rollout? Well, I mean, he does get stab tackle. His tackle is also terrible. More rock moves. I should have kept tackle and got rid of tail whip, but whatever. He is fine. Not as bad as the double kick. Alright, so you're level 15, that's good. Get these other nerds to 15 as well. Shout out to the like 10 of you that have basically been acting as the floor this whole time. We love our lurking one-of-ones, presumably. Too tall, the clue. We went over this at some point. It's supposed to be blue, I think. Thank you for the likes and such. Franco! What's up, Franco? Venonat! How many Venonats does it take to screw in a light bulb? However many it does, we'll get them, because that's all that there is. I don't remember there being any Venonats. Maybe there were some. But I feel like they're just, like, prodigious. Because they're still the early game bug, I guess. The Venonat's the early game bug with 3 types. Spent 5 hours and not a word until after restart, so true. Y'all really do just like having it as Pokemon ASMR, huh? See, I always feel compelled to, like, try to provide any potentially useful idea for whatever Pokemon run he's doing. That baits me into interacting, trying to be useful. Compulsive sweat. I'd help, but also work and stuff. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, it is ground. It is grass ground. Because it's immune to electric. I still don't know what type of plant it's supposed to be. Team. That's a special defense spell? What did it use? Leer? I thought it used... I thought Leer was physical. Unless it's not in this, because Tail Whip is physical and they made Leer do something else. I don't know. Kappa Wars, the Clone Wars. Melissa Shumaki. What's up? I said it again and I still didn't read. Use Leer, nerd. That's not Leer. Starts with the same 3 letters, but no. That's not what I wanted you to do. Of course, it's gonna use everything but now. That's fine. That's fine. Sorry for the lack of insightful level grinding commentary. It's hard when chat's quiet and game has nothing happening of interest to know what to say. It's hard to know what to say in general. I don't know how Chris does it for as many hours out of the day generally as he does. Alright, let's go fight Bugsy again. And probably Merc him this time because we've got level 15. Dr. Doobie. So true. I love the Swiper username. They're always insane. Leader Bugsy. Gonna be a nerd. This was not the lead. I should have switched to Goopy. Goopity. Alright, we can set up a sharpen. Alright, and then go underground. Lol. Bye. Okay, that's a bad start. But we'll see. Does bug resist ground? It must. I feel like this is bug electric. This whole thing is just me guessing what type of whatever I'm trying to fight is. Gotta start ranting about something. Yeah, I mean, about what though? That's the question. I can rant about a lot of things. Please. This thing. You know what we're gonna do to you? We're gonna mud slap you. And try to put you to sleep. That was just so true, didn't affect. One mud slap, that's all we got there. That's great. The mud slap's not even gonna matter. It's just not gonna miss it a single time. No. I would have thought that that would have gone better. I mean, this Sneasel is just a monster. Yeah, this is gonna be one of the gens where I'm losing half my money every time I lose. Let me buy stuff so I don't completely go bankrupt. Well, I will go bankrupt, but I will have items that they cannot take from me after they win. No, that's super potions. I want normally potions. Should have saved enough for a super potion. That was silly as well, but whatever. Okay, this team definitely can do it in the right order. We'll lead with Goofy, because he starts with Bloody Buff. So we'll be immune to any electric nonsense. That he has. The 4X, like, trainer spinning really goes crazy with it. Bugsy. Bugsy a boy or a girl? I don't know. It's not like a kayfabe question. I just don't know what gender this character is supposed to be. It's not really clear in Heart Gold, Soul Silver either. They're nerd gender. That's what they are. Nerd emote gender. Kevin Sadie is back. Can I get payback on you? No. Alright. You can throw rocks at most of this team. Oh, he's bringing out the Caesar first, huh? The dynamic punch is just not good for me. That does suggest it's a fighting type, which means... What? Crit? So true. Oh my goodness. Yo, can he ever miss? A dynamic punch? A 50... Alright, there we go. We got some RNG payback. At least we got that. The paralysis. Jeez. Brutal. Later, Kaizen. Thanks for hanging out. RNG rant brewing. I mean, like I was saying earlier, my tin pot conspiracy is that the AI gets the buffs on accuracy rolls to distract from how bad it is at picking moves. Because it never knows what move it's supposed to be using. Especially in early gens. Why are you just defense curling forever? Is there a reason? I don't know. And now we have this horrible monster to deal with. Growl. No, that's not gonna help. It has Dragon Breath. No. Alright, a Nunchakito versus the Sneasel from the depths of hell. Can we do it? Probably not. I mean, if it wants to try to use Fury Cutter, then maybe we can. Yeah, missed, so it reset the Fury Cutter counter. Was Fury Cutter in Gen 2? Or was that a Gen 3 move? I don't even know. Yay! Bugsy dead. Yay! TN49. What is it? TN40. It's Fury Cutter. Yeah, that must have been. Did he say he invented it? He invented. How do you invent the moves, bro? You just tell your Pokemon, like, hey, listen, I need you to, like, move your arm like this, and, like, make it full of bug magic. W, thank you, June, lol. Alright, well, we are at the 3-hour mark. We've got 2 badges on Fool's Gold. That's not quite as far as I wanted to get, but such is life. Thank you all who tuned in and who gifted diamonds. We'll have to have another crack at that gaming ranking next week, maybe. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all enjoyed the Pokemon ASMR Part 2 Afternoon Edition spin-off series. Thanks, Jim. You have a good one, too. I'll catch y'all in the Discord or wherever else. Bye! Stop button? No? It doesn't want to stop, guys. Good news. Yeah, it's got this. There we go. Jeez. It had like some other button covering it that was like TikTok live time. Anyway, bye for real now. Lamau.